Hello, beautiful collective. I hope you're doing well this afternoon. Oh, we're just gonna get right into the messages, see what Spirit has for you. Thank you for all of your likes and your comments and your subscribes and your shares. I really appreciate it. And I things are it's the calm before the storm is what it is. Spirit, what is it you would like the collective to know at this time? Please and thank you. Well, we've got the Eight of Swords and the Three of Swords in the upright. So somebody's having negative thoughts about some form of restriction. They are suffering a heartbreak, maybe a divorce. Somebody's not been loyal. They're confused about a betrayal. They feel restricted. Victim mentality. In the challenge position, we've got the Star. So renewal, hope, healing, a good omen. In the subconscious, we've got the Three of Pentacles in the upright. So there is a group effort, a group collaboration, teamwork. Looking for long-term rewards. In the recent past. Oops. Come here, you. In the recent past, we've got the Ace of Cups reversed. So there's an emotional loss with there's an emotional loss. This Three of Swords. Intention and expectation. Somebody's holding back their emotions. The Hermit. Introspection. Seeking the truth. Meditating. Soul searching. In the near future, King of Wands in the upright. Overcoming challenges. The lens is being looked through. Judgment. Somebody's making a judgment call. A new phase. An awakening. In the environment. We've got the Chariot reversed. Somebody's being aggressive. They have a lack of control. They're being careless. Hopes and fears. Hopes and fears. Two of Swords in the upright. So there's difficult decisions to be made. And we've got a Nine of Wands in the upright. So you got to weigh your options. Somebody's weighing their options. There's difficult decisions to make. They're resilient in a Nine of Wands. So they're being persistent and courageous. They're making a last stand, gearing up for the worst defense. They're being aggressive. And in the outcome, Wheel of Fortune. So it's a new cycle. And somebody got upset the other day that I called it a karmic cycle. Please, I tried to explain that it is one of the descriptors on the card, and that's why I use the words. I don't really think about it. It's just is what it comes out. So anyhow, we've got the Wheel of Fortune here. So there is an entering into a new cycle, into destiny. There's an inevitable change. And we've got a Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck. We've got the Eight of Swords here. So somebody's having, so somebody's invisible. They're not there. There's a mental restriction. There's a divorce or a heartbreak. Somebody's invisible. They're not there. There's a restriction. Challenge is this star, so a renewal, spiritual fortune, some sort of purpose, rejuvenation. Home, snake, and attention. So there's been attention brought. So there's attention being brought to the home of a snake. Huh. Somebody's investigating a purpose. We've got a teamwork here, so collaboration of some sort is in the subconscious. Expectation is in the reverse. They were working for long-term goals, but they didn't get what they were expecting. Oh, I'm sorry. This is perception. They had a misperception. I totally messed that up. This is perception. So maybe they, this is like they're a limited perception, and this is like maybe they just don't have, maybe they're not able to gain a perception because something's invisible now. They were working for long-term goals. Did they have an erroneous perception? They're repressing their emotions. There's an emotional loss with this Three of Swords here. Hospitality. The Hermit, the intention, expectation is soul searching, seeking the truth. Somebody is being alone, maybe meditating. Purpose. Trying to figure out what their purpose is, maybe. We've got a King of Wands who's overcome challenges, a visionary. Could be important. Career focused. Entrepreneur. Looking at the big picture. We've got judgment here. The lens is being looked through. So there's a new phase, a reckoning or a redemption for this tribe. We've got the Chariot in the reversed. A lack of direction, lack of control, aggression. Body. Something might be going on with the body. There's difficult decisions being made. Somebody's gearing up for the worst. Defense, a last stand. Making a last stand. Yeah, defense. Trying to make a defense. This says yes or no, but it came out in the reverse, so it looks like the answer is no. Like, this is like puppeting. Are you going to be able to control the situation, maneuver the situation, dominate the situation? But it came out in the reverse, so that would be a no. They're not able to control the situation. They're at a stalemate. They're weighing their options. They're weary. And we've got the Wheel of Fortune here. It's a new cycle of destiny. For a wise guy. So it's unpredictable. Unpredictable ups and downs. Messenger. A messenger coming from a creator in the limelight who preserved themselves and is here now. Oh, this, wow. Oh, wow. There's, okay. Whoa, man. What the heck? It just keeps going on and on, man. What the heck? Okay, look. So there was a lot of horse playing around. People getting disconnected and haunted and having to live through an immense amount of hardship. There is a backstory to this. There is somebody who perhaps isn't the bravest in the world, who has some addictions, is, I guess, maybe upset about your optimism. You're just too darn optimistic. And there's a backstory here, and this chicken was like mad. Yeah. Which... And it all has something to do with a prophecy. With some prophecy. People are getting all whacked out in the head about some prophecy. I wonder how old this prophecy is. So yeah, there's somebody who's invisible. They're no longer there. They're gone. Somebody's feeling mentally restricted, or they're in a victim mentality regarding this heartbreak, this suffering, this divorce, perhaps, this betrayal. Like somebody left. Somebody left. They were feeling overwhelmed, so they boogied on out of there. So now somebody's feeling isolated. They're alone. Their partner boogied out. They're challenged because attention is being brought to the home of this snake. They're challenged about this star, about healing and rejuvenation, about hope. Maybe they don't have any hope. Maybe they're challenged by hope. Maybe they're challenged by faith. Oh, and they're challenged because they ran out of time. It's too late to do anything about it. So you've got this Three of Pentacles here, a group of a team working together. They either had an erroneous perception, like their perception was wrong. Whatever they were thinking, it was not correct. They were trying to work for long-term goals, but whatever they were thinking was not correct. Regarding soul ties, irreplaceable is in the reverse. They didn't think that anybody was irreplaceable. They didn't see any value in anybody. It was all about something other than love and connection. So it was an erroneous perception. They didn't see the value in the power of two. So there's an emotional loss here. Somebody is repressing their emotions. Their creativity may have been blocked. There is hospitality here. What's that all about? Gossip. People are gossiping. What are they doing? Are they gossiping and congratulating them at the same time? Congratulations. I don't know. There's a light being shined on what the purpose of this endeavor was. Whatever this purpose was. Forgiveness. Somebody's seeking forgiveness. We've got a King of Wands here, overcoming challenges, an important entrepreneur, a visionary, a leader. Holding back. Somebody feels they should have expressed themselves better, or they're holding back. This tribe is under judgment. For being dishonest. By lying, I ripped us apart. You got the Chariot in the reverse, so there's a lack of direction. There's opposition to the body. So what is that? Is that there's aggression and a lack of control. Is something happening to the body? Is somebody fighting? Are they like physically fighting with aggression? Something's going on with the body. Unfinished business. There's still things to resolve and discuss. Difficult decisions are being made. There's a stalemate. Gearing up for the worst defense. But they can't control the situation. It's not reciprocal. It's not an equal give and take. They can't control the situation. So there's a wheel of fortune here, a new cycle of destiny, a change, inevitable fate for a wise guy, a turning point. Absence. They feel like part of them is missing without you. Their values are all about money. They got 10 swords in the back. Somebody's heartbroken. It's like their partner is no longer there. They're really stressed out, overwhelmed by a betrayal of something. By a betrayal, they're confused by a betrayal. They're feeling mentally, they're feeling like they're in victim mentality, mentally imprisoned or restricted. They didn't get the unexpected income. Attention has been brought to the home of this snake. They're challenged by renewal, by rejuvenation. And they ran out of time. They're challenged by this sudden wealth. They didn't get the unexpected income. This group had been working together. They had a faulty perception about the strength of two together. They didn't see that it was irreplaceable, and they didn't see the value in it. They didn't see the value in this gift. They wanted the gift, but they didn't see the value in what it was that the gift comes with. So there's an emotional loss. Somebody's creativity is blocked. There's an emptiness. Somebody's getting congratulated. There's gossip. They weren't able to affect a change. The hermit's here. Somebody's in solitude. They're meditating on what their purpose is. They're struggling to get over the past. They would like forgiveness. Pathway. They want to be on this pathway. King of Wands, overcoming challenges, an important leader, holding back. Ooh, holding back. Somebody's in despair, facing imprisonment. Huh. Well, we'll need to clarify that. There's an important visionary. Is he overcoming challenges? Who's in despair? Well, it's this snake whose home is having some attention brought to it. They ran out of time. They can't do anything about it. Somebody's in despair. They're holding back. Or maybe this King of Wands is holding back and somebody's in despair because they're facing imprisonment. Maybe the King of Wands is facing imprisonment and they're holding back. Maybe they're an important person or seen as an important leader and they're in despair because they're going to be facing imprisonment. Somebody's under judgment. This tribe, this dishonest tribe, is under judgment. Immature man. A dishonest, immature man. This Chariot in the reverse, and with the aggression, opposition regarding the body and having things to resolve and discuss. This tells me that it's a very aggressive discussion. There's something going on, and it could be affecting the body. Over this great fortune. Somebody doesn't have any control over this great fortune. Hold on, my love. Let me move these. Wait. Okay, hold on. There you go. So they want to talk about this great fortune. And what is that? It's energy. It's energy. That's solar plexus energy. So somebody wants to have a discussion about energy, and it's affecting this body aggressively. They're concerned. There's difficult decisions being made in the courthouse regarding a child. This person is wanting to defend themselves, or maybe this child has been defensive. Maybe this child has been persistent in defending themselves. There was not a reciprocal, or maybe this an innocent person who is childlike. These folks aren't able to control them, and this aggression or whatever this was, it wasn't reciprocal. Like, this innocent person didn't take part in that. They were just standing here in this, like, Nine of Wands, patiently waiting for something to happen, man. They didn't throw punches or do nothing. They weren't being puppeted either. They were just kind of holding their position. You've got this new cycle here of destiny, whether it be up or down, is unpredictable. This wise guy is here really feeling the absence of somebody. Wow. Wise guy. A wise guy is not the main male. He didn't get the message. He didn't send a message. He's hiding a message. On the bottom of the deck, we've got concern. So they're concerned. They're under adjudication. Regarding they were trying to end. They were trying to put this courtship and this marriage in the coffin. These people that were meant to come together, they were trying to put them in a coffin. And now they're in poverty. This thief and this whole community is in poverty and facing bad health. Hold on. Facing bad health, and they might be going on a journey soon. And a journey could be like, the indigenous people often call a journey when they transition out. So they're in bad health. They're in poverty. They're a thief, and this whole community of thieves. for the toil and labor that this false person did, that this false official person did against this main female. Official person. Use their status to hurt people. Wow. So there's some sort of a mental restriction, or just a victim mentality. Somebody's really upset and heartbroken and suffering in grief about some sort of a divorce or a betrayal, a separation. Somebody's invisible, or they've been made invisible, or they've left, they've boogied on out. They feel overwhelmed because somebody just left and they didn't get the unexpected income. Or they're invisible. I mean, I don't know what happened there, but there's a separation. Somebody's confused. They're upset. Oh. Friendship is in the reverse. Like their friends left them. And they're mentally restricted. They're having negative thoughts. They're heartbroken. They didn't get the money. They're overwhelmed. Their friends boogied out on them. The attention is being brought on the home of this snake. They are challenged by healing, by renewal, and rejuvenation. They're challenged by this sudden wealth, and they ran out of time to get it. They're challenged by forgiveness. They want forgiveness, or they don't know how to go about getting forgiveness. They're challenged, like, how are they ever going to ask for forgiveness after everything that happened? They have an erroneous perception regarding the power of two together. They don't find that it's an irreplaceable union. They just don't have any honor or respect for it. But that is the gift. That is where the gift is. And this group of people here were working to try to get it. But it looks like the group disbanded. Somebody's isolated now. They're having an emotional loss. Their creativity's been blocked. That might have something to do with the mental restriction. Like maybe they're having difficulties manifesting or even imagining. They weren't able to affect a change, or they can't stop. They can't change this emptiness. They can't change it. There's people gossiping. They're afraid of what other people are going to think. Somebody's being congratulated or receiving hospitality of some sort. Peace. There's no peace. The Hermit is here, shining a light onto the purpose. And the purpose was they wanted this pathway. They wanted this pathway. Look at this. Forgiveness is out here twice. So they want forgiveness here and they want forgiveness here. They're challenged by forgiveness. Their intention was to receive forgiveness by getting on this pathway. They're in despair. They're facing imprisonment. There's an important King of Wands here holding back. And we have discipline. or discipline. This discipline belongs to this pathway. It's a disciplined pathway. I got ahead of myself. Sorry about that, guys. Ooh, my goodness, we got death on the bottom of the deck. Despair, imprisonment, lack of courage, judgment, immature man, dishonest tribe. No empathy. They don't care about anybody else. There's some sort of aggressive thing happening here in the environment regarding this great fortune, this energy, regarding energy. Grief in the reverse. This says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. They don't understand that. Losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. They're in great grief over losing something. They're losing, what are they losing? They're losing this great fortune. Something has happening aggressively here regarding this great fortune. It's affecting the body. This great fortune to me says it's solar plexus energy. It's that golden light. And there's things to resolve and discuss. There's something going down here. Somebody's being interrogated. Somebody's being made to pay back vitality or something. We've got a Two of Swords here. There's a stalemate. There's a deadlock. There's difficult decisions. Weary resilience. This child or this new beginning or this innocent person is in the courthouse and they're no longer able to dominate this person. They didn't do anything. They didn't fight back. They didn't attack anybody. They didn't do anything. They didn't reciprocate with whatever this fighting was about. They're innocent. Oh, and death came out again. Gearing up for the worst defense. They can't puppet this innocent person anymore who didn't fight back. This is either over or something else happens. We've got a wheel of fortune here, a destiny cycle. This wise guy is not the main male. He's really feeling the absence of this star energy. He's hiding a message, didn't get a message, doesn't want to send a message. Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth, but it came out in the reverse. So they're not willing to change their ways. They're hiding a message here. Oh. And we've got growth and expansion for love on the bottom of the deck. And those who were envious are in regret. You feel good when you can help others. You're a being of service. And this adversary has to surrender their need to control this. Somebody's friends boogied out on them. Their alliances, their team, they weren't friends. They made themselves invisible right quick when they didn't get that unexpected income. This person's feeling overwhelmed. They've been abandoned. And they're feeling mentally restricted. There's something going on. There's been attention brought to the home of this snake. They're challenged by healing, by the ability to heal, and this sudden wealth. They ran out of time. They're seeking forgiveness. Masks. They're challenged because the masks are all off. Or the masks are all seen. The cover's blown. Erroneous perception regarding the power of two, which generates this gift, which they were trying to steal. They don't realize that that the power of two is an irreplaceable union. They don't know that. They had an erroneous perception. But that's what generates the gift, is this union. It could be that they're bound to whatever commitments they worked with or whatever, or made. While they were trying to rob this gift. This team was trying to rob this gift from the star. And they didn't get it. So there's no peace. They weren't able to make a change. They have an emotional loss. They're feeling empty inside. They're in fright. People are gossiping. I don't know if this is serious, or if this is people gossiping, saying, yeah, good job, I don't know. That's kind of what I'm getting with this, because it's here where there was no change made. There's no peace. This person is in fright. They're having an emotional loss. They're in all kinds of, and people are gossiping, and they're like, this person's having a hard time of it. They use discipline trying to come after the pathway of this star. That was their purpose. And they're seeking forgiveness now. Yeah, they came after the pathway of a disciplined star. It's a path of discipline. A thief came after a path that requires the ultimate discipline. They were daydreaming about it, protesting it. They're facing imprisonment. They're in despair. They don't have any courage. This King of Wands here is holding back. There's something important going on, or he's important. Whoops, I just threw all of them on the ground. Oh my goodness. Wow, half the deck just flew on the ground. Well, there's a job here, a profession. So I'm hesitant, to say that this is the same person. This King of Wands and this person who is in despair, who everybody boogied out. It could very well be the same person. Or it could be that this King of Wands is here overcoming this challenge with expertise. So this tribe and this immature man, they don't have empathy for anybody. They're dishonest. They're under judgment. And they're seeking a compromise. There's something going on with this Chariot reverse, something very aggressive regarding a body. There's unfinished business. There's something's getting resolved here regarding energy, a spiritual fortune, solar plexus, power, abundance. This person is in grief. They don't want to let it go. There could be a fight happening. Like this person doesn't want to relinquish the energy that they stole or that they harvested. Like they may be getting told that they have to give it back, and there may be an aggressive like battle for control going on here. They may be getting forced to give it back. Yeah, they don't get to keep it. Saving is in the reverse. They don't get to keep it. They can't save it. They can't keep it. It doesn't belong to them. This great fortune doesn't belong to them. That's what this is. They're having to give it back. They have vitality that doesn't belong to them. It belongs to somebody else, and they have to give it back. There's a big fight going on here. Somebody's being arrogant and careless. We do have a stalemate in thinking. Difficult decisions have to be made regarding this this child, this innocent person that's in the courthouse, that's in a weary Nine of freaking Wands. These people were trying to take out this innocent person. They were trying to unalive them, and it's like this is over because this person didn't do anything. They didn't fight back, and you can't control them anymore. They're innocent. They didn't do anything. Curse. They cursed this innocent person with death. They were hoping to curse this innocent person with death. But they couldn't make it stick. Yes or no? Yes or no, and the answer is no. To me, this says that they couldn't make the curse stick on this innocent person. The curse of death. It was like, nope, that's not going to be. And then you've got this where it's reciprocity, like they didn't even fire back or return it or nothing. They didn't fight back. They might have prayed. Wow, man. They didn't fire back. They took it. They bore the burden of that curse. And they didn't do anything. They didn't fire back. They were just here in this Nine of Wands. Weary, resilient, just stressed out, trying to get along, man. Somebody's stressed out because if that curse didn't stick to that innocent person, it's going somewhere. Somebody's in despair. Yeah, it's this karma. It says karma, but I don't know. Somebody's having a karmic cycle. This wise guy, who's not the main male, is having a karmic cycle. But this innocent person is entering into a mega project, a real estate, and it looks like maybe a union too. This wise guy is guilty, hiding messages. trying to apologize. Their hope and fear, their hope was that they could curse this innocent person with death, this star, and somehow gain this great fortune, this energy of this star. There's a big to-do going on right here, right now, about this death curse. They're trying to apologize. Yeah, their friends freaking split, man. Their friends split. Their whole team left them carrying the bag. Wow. Well, I'm going to go ahead and leave that one there. And I'll see you on the next one, everybody. Bye.